433-1433 is the phone number. Caller, go ahead. You're on the air.
Oh, good morning, Eric.
Hi, Don. How are you?
I'd like to pick up on our conversation from yesterday.
Oh, good.
Good. What message did you give to your listeners by falsely stating that it was okay for those two young people to walk on the wrong side of the road and cause this accident?
You are correct. They were walking on the wrong side of the road.
I know, but you insisted on the fact that they had a right to do that, and now we have a situation. Who caused the accident?
Well, the police charged that the driver did.
What do you mean the police charge?
They've charged the driver with, well, that's why we have trials, Don.
Fine. Well, why didn't they charge the people that were in violation of the law?
Well, because that kid's dead.
Pardon?
That kid is dead.
What do you mean he's dead? The woman that was with him, the girl that was with him, is still alive.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that she was walking in the street. Why do you want to blame these kids when they've charged the guy with leaving the scene of an accident, a fatal accident? That's a felony. Is that? Do you agree that happened?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? The kid died. There was an accident and he died, and the driver left the scene.
What if he didn't die?
Well, he did. It's not. We're not talking in hypotheticals here. Then it would be leaving the scene of a personal injury accident, which is a misdemeanor.
You're saying it's okay for the police to make a decision to charge one part or the other.
Well, you can't charge a dead person.
I didn't say the dead person.
Well, they don't.
The girl was with this young person, too. It was a tragic accident. That's correct.
And, by the way, she was not struck by the vehicle.
Pardon?
She was not struck by the vehicle.
She was in violation of the law.
You don't know that. She may well have been on the right side of the road. You don't know. Or she was on the. She was walking outside the fog line.
You're trying to defend the police then, and see, it seems that
you don't want. Well, hang on, Don. Here's the thing that you don't want to admit, which is, for some reason, you're willing to overlook the fact that someone hit a kid on the side of the road and drove away, and you're not upset about that.
No, I didn't say that. You're the one that's making all this up.
I'm not making anything up. My part of the argument is totally fine. I'm saying that the thing that he has been charged with is leaving the scene of a fatal accident.
Is it against the law to leave the scene of a non-fatal accident?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So who caused the accident?
It doesn't matter who.
If the man was in violation of the law and it was in the road, in the right-of-way, I mean, and was hit, and who caused the accident?
The police have evidence that the person who was driving was sending a text message.
I'm
saying that can cause an accident.
What can?
Sending a text message while driving.
Well, he was. We don't know that he was doing that.
He was charged with it, and the police say they have evidence that he was doing it.
When?
What do you mean when? When the accident happened. He was sending a text message.
The accident, he was within 1 minute of his driveway, I understand.
He was a half mile from his house. I don't know how long that is in actual time.
2,600 feet, you mean? How fast was he going?
We don't know that.
Yeah, I know. Well, see, what I'm getting at, Eric, is that here we have a situation where you're indicating that it's not, it's okay to walk in the wrong side of the road in the middle of the night and cause an accident, and it's whoever hits you or whatever happens to you, maybe you fall into a ditch and drowned or something. But I just don't understand the reason you're trying to defend these charges against the driver.
I'm not trying to defend the driver at all. I'm saying that he left the scene.
The driver didn't cause the accident.
It doesn't matter. He left the scene of an accident.
Yeah, well, okay.
What would you do in that situation if you were driving down the road and you did not see anybody there and you struck them? Would you continue to drive or would you stop?
Is it against the law to strike a deer in the middle of the road at night and leave the scene?
Most people, if they did, would stop their car.
I ask you.
What different? We're not
Is it-
talking about a deer. We're talking about a person. And if you don't know what you hit, then you absolutely should stop.
Who says he knew what he hit?
I'm saying even if you don't, you have to
Yeah,
stop.
but who says he knows that he hit something?
His car was
There-
damaged. You can't strike a person and not know that you hit them.
Yeah, you certainly can.
You
in
should
the
be
mi-
this
in the
guy's
middle of the
lawyer,
night.
Don. Why
Huh?
do? Why are you?
I'm
You are
trying-
standing up for the rights of somebody who hit a kid on the side of the road and drove
I'm
away
not-
rather than stop and call 911.
He didn't cause the accident.
It doesn't matter who caused it. It happened.
Okay, so what's the consequence now? You see, this should have been considered a civil suit if there was a violation.
Well,
of anything.
no,
Now you're
it's a
making
crime. It
now
is
you're-
a crime. The New York State Legislature has declared it a crime, Don,
To what?
to hit someone, leave the scene of an accident. That is a crime.
If they
It's
don't
called hit and
die,
run.
If you hit something in the middle of the road and you don't stop, if it's a deer, it's a crime.
It is a crime to leave the scene of a property damage accident, one where you damage property, or one where you injure or kill an individual.
A deer, you mean?
No, a person.
Wait a minute now. How did you know he knew it was a person?
If it was a deer, then you stop, you get out of the car, you determine it's a deer, and you go on your way.
Yeah, if the deer wasn't hurt and he'd run off,
Then you figure that out when there's
Hey.
no deer there, Don. You're incumbent
okay,
to when you get in an accident, you
you're
stop your
giving
car.
a wonderful message to the public, your listeners.
You're giving a wonderful. That's it. We're done here. And if you call back with that topic again tomorrow, I swear to God, I will hang up on you in 10 seconds. That is crazy to me that you're going to tell me that we should blame the kids for doing this when the guy didn't stop. That's crazy. That is absolutely insane. And you're going to tell me that I'm the irresponsible one? Shut up. I'm taking this to a break.